leader of the Northern Elders Forum, Akim Baba Ahmed, has stated that the country had a Muslim president for 8 years and had not experienced any major change. Really? So all those people who welcome Buhari, did you see the millions or uncountable people that welcomed him? So what? How can you say there's no change? You guys did well now. So what is not, like we always say, what is the essence? All of you at least, Igbe man can never be president in this country. Igbo man can never be president in this country. People that are suffering and smiling, those are the people you think they are getting into power, and yet the power is not benefiting their people. You are getting it. At the end of the day, you are more miserable than them. This man is telling us that Akim Baba is telling us that the president being a Muslim has not even helped anybody, or it has not. They don't have a big joy change in the region. According to Akim Baba Ahmed, the North has never been as bad as it is, even though the country had a Muslim president for 8 years. He stressed that having the Muslim president did nothing to the North. Akim Baba Ahmed made this remark during an interview a few months ago, and when he was reacting to the forthcoming election of the leadership of the National Assembly. You will recall that there have been several talks on the zoning of the position of the Senate President to the particular zone, or a particular zone, considering the fact that the presidents and the vice presidents are already Muslims. In his words, we had a Muslim president for 80 years in this country. The North has never been as bad as it is. Story. Akim, you were the ones that brought Mr. Integrity and forestalled him on Nigerians. Why complaining now? That is the old truth. Buhari 8 years impoverished Nigeria the more, and the North is even worse. So why are they not jubilating? Why are the Northerners jubilating that they are always in power? They know how to play policies. So they can play policies to just be there, and they don't know how to play policies for their lives to be better. Demonic liars, birds of the same feathers. It is not about northern interest, but about the interest of all of us. Hence, a Christian from south east or south should occupy number 3 position. If they are occupying, waiting you won't give for inside. Whichever way, waiting you won't give. You only just that let somebody from your tribe be at the end of affair, and you begin to look elsewhere and be blaming other people because you don't have a competent people over there. It is just going to be business as usual. Well, most of our northern leaders are not from this country. The northern people shouldn't have allowed them contest in our most sensitive elections. So how do you think they would develop another community or country? No, and they know them more than us in the south. Why complain anytime? So your region will never be developed. Poverty, insecurities will always be there. So open all your eyes, because in 10 years time you will still be begging, because Buhari was stealing, killing and destroying what he meant on ground. It was a nightmare. It is a lie. An average Muslim called Northerners, especially Fulani and Hausa, became 10 times financially motivated and richer in Buhari's 8 years government, with all the money he borrowed and shared endlessly to them. Okay, you try. And that denotes only one thing. All the representatives of other regions are clowns, weaklings and unserious to have just been watching Buhari steal, shared and recklessly enriching his countrymen. Abi, such is the type of connotation most ignoramus Southeasterners. But that is the truth. You can argue it. I've always said it. So what about the poverty that is going on in the north? So you think it is not true? It is still fake, or the insecurity is still fake? Isn't it ironic and funny that northern politicians have held power than any other in this country, yet northerners are the poorest, most illiterate and backward people? Don't you think it is time to think what and how we do things? Igbo have never ruled, but they are educated, enlightened, and rich people. Your so-called leaders and elites have enslaved you using religion and tribe. They keep you in perpetual subjugation by using illiteracy and religion to educate their children abroad. Okay, but educate their children abroad. Wake up from your slumber. Well, it is very irritating and insulting to other tribes to Nigeria. Buhari loaded all federal facilities to the northern parts of Nigeria, yet people didn't complain. This man, this daft post presented proved that daftness of the poster. Other tribes are no fools. Average Southeastern Christians are more interested in ritualism, prostitution, drug trafficking, and robbers. Who are you? Go to school. Be enlightened. You know free. Now, see the kind of thoughts coming out from your illiterate mouths.